Welcome to One Chemistry. Always try to do your best. Now, let us see about 100 conversion in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episodes. This is the episode number 79. If you didn't watch previous episodes, I encourage you to go and see. Here, we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Let us see the question number 1. The starting metal is in question here. The diluted KMnO4 and alkaline KMnO4 is used here, and in the first step you are using the chromic acid, which is oxidant. Next step you are additionally using the heat there. They ask you to find the reactant. The product is given here. So the product is 5-member cyclic lactone. It contains acid and 2 methyl group. The reactant suggestions are 6-member ring with alkyl group. Position of double bond and position of alkyl is varied here. Double bond can be inside the ring or outside the ring. Alkyl also can be on outside the ring as well as in the ring. From the reactant to product you might guess the ring contraction definitely occur. Carbon skeleton change also there. The answer is C. Let us see how. The answer is C. Starting metal is alkene in the first position and alcohol outside. We can derive it from the answer here. We use dilute KMnO4. The dilute KMnO4 is a mild oxidant, so it converts C double bond C into diol there. So just to OH formation in the alkene. Next step you are using the chromic acid. So chromic acid what really doing is it converts COH into C double bond O. So both diol become diketone there. Then you have the possibility diketone and intra-condensation is possible there because you have alcohol and CO inside. So alcohol try to close the ring. Here important thing you should know, the ring closure size, the ring size. The ring size 5 is favorable in terms of heteroatom, but in cyclohexane it is 6-member. Here it is 5-member ring is formed. Other side ketone attack leads to the larger unstable ring. Here stable 5-member ring. Next step you are using the alkane KMnO4. What really happens is the methyl group is taken away, it form acid there. Here you have to learn 3 important things. One is the reaction is completely driven by oxidant. So 3 different type of oxidation there. Dilute KMnO4 make diol, chromium dioxide makes CO, and alkaline KMnO4 is vigorous and remove the CO there. The last thing is ring size. Ring size 5-member is stable with heteroatom, but in normal cyclohexane 6-member is stable. Here 5-member is stable. Then the question number 2. The starting metal is heterocyclic system with 9-member ring and nitrogen is the heteroatom there. It is attached with methyl. You are in the heat condition. The products are given. Products are mostly ring closure is occur. The which way ring closure is occur is the real question. It can be 5-member and 6-member or 8-member and nitrogen on outside, and the position of hydrogen also important, whether the hydrogens are syn or hydrogens are anti. In all the cases stereochemistry of hydrogen is important there. From the reactant you have to understand that ring closure definitely occur and regioselectivity is the real question. The answer is A. Let us see how. The starting metal is the hetero system. There is a possibility of 2 types of ring closure, but we have to look for the stability of the ring here. The ring can be closed at many possibility. Even the products they given 1-3 connection as well as 1-5 connection. But in strain theory, the 5-member and 6-member systems are stable. With carbon, 6-member system is stable. With hetero member, 5-member is stable because of the bond angle and the forced planarity. So the 5-member and 6-member ring is formed there. Since it's a 4n plus 2 cycloaddition, this rotation happened. Hydrogens are syn to each other. So the answer is clearly A. But the many possibilities are restrained here by 5-member and 6-member ring stability. The answer C and D definitely not possible due to the strained 3-member ring. It is very strainful like epoxide. Here you have to learn 2 important things. Whenever you decide the ring closure, you might think of ring size and ring stability. In normal 6-member ring system, cyclohexane is stable, but with hetero system, 5-member is stable. Second and important thing is the 3-member ring is not formed because of its strain. Then the question number 3. The starting metal is cyclohexanone. You are using the amine, aldehyde and acid. Next step you are using the methyl halide and base. Then further you are treating with sodium cyanide and heat. They ask you to find the product. The products are mostly 6-member ring. The ring integrity is there and the position of cyanide attack is questioned. Whether cyanide attack at the ring or outside the ring or methyl cyanide attack is happened or not is the question here. So from the reactant and reagents you might guess the competition between reagents role and reagent selectivity is the question here. The answer is C. Let us see how. The starting metal you have aldehyde and you have amine, so definitely the formation of imine will be there. So here C double bond N is formed. Next in parallel the cyclohexanone base is there, so alpha proton abstraction happen, you have negative charge. So you have negative charge and CN intermediate, so you have the new CC bond formation. So amine is directly attached to the 6-member system, you have methylamine attached there. Next step you are using the methyl iodide, it is the quaternary ammonium salt. So N get 4 valency, it got positive. So it's a elimination reaction definitely possible. Since you are heating, the double bond formation is occurred there. The next step you are attacking with sodium cyanide, you have the cyanide substitution, which is answer C. Here entire reaction driven by the role of the reagents. Here you have to learn two important things. One is whenever you think of aldehyde, you always think of nucleophilic attack on some end. Here the CN attack will be there, which generate new CC bond. Next thing is quaternary ammonium salt. If you heat the quaternary ammonium salt, the double bond formation is occurred there because it is a good leaving group. Then the question number 4. The starting metal contains nitrobenzene which is attached with ester there. You are using the light and they ask you to find the product. The side product is given which is propionic acid, which is ethyl attached acid, which is propionic acid. Here 4 products are given. 4 products are the side chain is vanished and how it is vanished is the real question. And fate of NO2 also the question. NO2 get into NO or it stay as such. So here you have to understand that photochemical versus reaction center is the real question. The answer is A. Let us see how. The NO2 group is photo-label group. So if you think of Norris type reaction, it is wrong because NO2 is so much photo-label. So if you use the light, what really happens is NO2 gain its radical form and the radical is formed there. So radical forms, it has to be quenched in some way. Again the phenyl radical is formed for the quenching, the new radical is formed. So the radical tried to quench itself by forming the double bond by taking out the benzene electron. So double bond is formed, still the quaternary salt is there. So still the charge is there. So what really happened is intramolecular attack is happened because COOET is the real question. Because the CO minus is the good leaving group, so attack is promoted by leaving group ability. So O attack, COET leaves and new ring formation and new NO formation and O elimination will be parallelly there. Since the oxygen possesses negative charge, it has to be quenched. So the charge travels, ring is open. You have the final product A, which is NO and C double bond O, which is aldehyde. So the product is clearly A. This step is driven by the aromaticity because we are establishing aromaticity by these reactions. So the last 2 steps are influenced by aromaticity. Here you have to learn 2 important things. Whenever you have NO2, you have to think of its photolability, meaning it is very reactive to light than carbonyl. Second thing is the radical quenching pathway always promoted by stable radical formation. Here the phenyl radical formation. It is very stable because of its resonance. Then the question number 5. The starting metal is benzene which is attached with alcohol and long chain it has ester and alkene there. You are using the light, they ask you to find the product and the side product is ethanol. Here 4 products are given. The 4 products there is a possibility of ring closure and the fate of double bond and CO is the real question. Whether carbonyl stayed as is or it become like COOH. So from the light you might guess it's a photochemical reaction as well as ring closure occur or not is the real question. The answer is A. Let us see how. Here you have carbonyl group, you are using the light. So stable radicals are forming by breaking up carbonyl group. Carbonyl is level here, so diradical is formed. the double bond is moved there because the radical stability occurs. Here radical weaken the rigidity of the ring, so the bond rotation is occur there. So the rotation of bond occurs, the cyclization possibilities happen there. Again the radical switched back. Why it is happening? Because the reaction has to be happened. The reaction promoted by cyclic product. So the single bond rotate, again it becomes the double bond. So since ETO is a good leaving group, it leaves by OH attack, new ring formation occurs there. Here double bond converted into single bond. After rotation it get back to original double bond. Here you have to learn two important things. One is identifying the reaction center. Carbonyl is very level, so it would be the reaction center. Second thing is you have to look for the cyclization product. So I always promote the cyclization by bond rotation. That's all from this episode. I hope it was useful. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.